Wow, Bitcoin has managed to get back up. It's actually shaken us out two times. Here we had a top shakeout and then here a bottom shakeout. So very interesting what Bitcoin is doing. We've obviously previously had this bull flag pattern, as you guys know. It's more like this here. But as you can see here at the bottom, the bull flag pattern is invalidated, right? We've invalidated the bull flag pattern, so we can remove this line now. And what we're focusing on right now is this line here. So we had a double top, okay? And the line to break is here at around 115,000. We've tried once. It looks like we are testing it from the top now. And if we can bounce from here and go higher, that's good news for us. That's the line to watch, 115 approximately. Now, if we look at the Bitcoin on the daily, what I want to show you guys is that we're forming a major W pattern, right? A head and shoulders pattern. And we can clearly see we have the shoulder, the head, and the other shoulder, and we have the neckline. And the way to measure the target is that we are going to take the distance from the head to the neckline, and then we're gonna take that line and just put it at the current price level and see where we are. And the target is around 145,000. Now, I previously mentioned the targets, in my opinion, for Bitcoin to top out at around 140,000, 137,000. And that aligns with our idea that we're going around 140,000. And it's amazing to see how we've previously been rejected here from the bottom many, many times. And now the same line is actually acting as support and hopefully will bring us higher here. Now, I also want to show you guys again that we are in the last stage of the Bitcoin market here. And I think there's about 2 months left. If you look at the last cycle, we can see that here at the end of the green line, this is a certain number of months of bull cycle. At the end of the green lines, we're going down. And according to that, we have about 2 more months left before we are going to go into a bear market, in my very humble opinion. Now, looking at the Ethereum against the Bitcoin charts, right, we can see that obviously recently Ethereum has outperformed Bitcoin, right? It's gone up here, it has started to outperform Bitcoin, and now it's hitting major resistance at the top. And it has hit it three times, one, two, and three times. And what has it done before? It has done the same, right? You can see right here where my cursor is, we've hit resistance three times and then managed to break out of it. And if we do that now, the target for us is a 15% move to the upside. It's here all the way to this line of resistance, which should pump our altcoins and hopefully increase the portfolio of our altcoins and Ethereum, of course. Now, liquidity quickly, we still have a lot of liquidity above us at around 120,000. There's some liquidity forming below us now, but still the majority is above us. And it looks like we're getting closer to it. And we are most likely going to go back to 120K and then hopefully continue this pattern all the way to 145K. And I want to show you guys where I think the target is. So I've drawn here the Fibonacci extension lines all the way on the weekly. And we can see that we've hit this line at 122,000 and our next target is at 137,000. And I believe we're going to go up now, maybe have a small retest here at the previous top, but then we're going to go higher, retest from the bottom potentially, and go to 137,000, after which I believe that we are going to go into a sustained bear market. And therefore, now is not a bad time to buy, on spot, of course. Now, looking at just the Ethereum chart, on the monthly, we can see that we are also breaking out here of this major symmetrical triangle, and we've been rejected from it a few times already on a larger time frame, of course, and now we're looking like we're going above it. And if we do manage to go above it and retest, continue higher, that aligns with our theory that of course Ethereum is going to start pumping, and in general, our altcoins are going to start pumping a lot. So finally, let's look at the Bitcoin dominance. It just shows us that Bitcoin is losing dominance on the whole crypto market in general. And we've hit this major resistance line on the top side now 4 times. And every time we go down, every time the Bitcoin dominance drops, of course, everything else, altcoins start pumping. And we are now at the exact same point in the market as we were in 2021 at the end of the bull cycle. And you know what happens next? Of course, the Bitcoin dominance drops and Ethereum and altcoins, they go up massively. And that's it for today. See you tomorrow.